You're right on life in the Philippines, love, change, nation, poverty, and issue. One nation under rule, one love. Hello, friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talamban Cebu Philippines. I'm having I thought I was having an awesome time. I got some phlegm in my throat. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, baby. Today I want to talk to you about life in the Philippines, relationship tips, countries where couples can go to meet up together. In the Philippines, life in the Philippines, relationship tips, countries where couples can go meet up together during the pandemic in the Philippines. Yeah. My God, my goodness. Hey guys, it's such a joy to be right back with you again. For those of you here for the first time, I would suggest you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can continue seeing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand that this is a country where people from all over the world aspire to come to. They want to come here, foreign people like me, I got them before the cut, the cutoff, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, man, they're hurting, they're heartache, they have heartaches, they have anxiety, they have tension, stress, because they are not able to see their loved one, man. I'm coming up close and personal. They see them on the internet, but that's not like the same thing as when you can reach out and touch somebody, you know what I'm saying? And give them a hug and kiss, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what love is all about, baby. Reaching out, touching, and talking to your lady and making sure she all right and just looking in her face, it's nice. You can do it on the internet, but it's not the same thing as being there right close and personal with your lady. So they're trying to get here, but they can't, because of pandemic rules, restrictions, travel restrictions will not allow foreigners to come here on a tourist visa at this time. That's just bottom line. And it's been almost 2 years now, man. Yeah. Can you imagine? I'm here with my lady every day, so I can't imagine it. But some of you guys are hurting, man. I can imagine how you feel. I remember visiting Lisa D 5 years and always missing her. When I came back home, I had to wait, go back to see again. I couldn't wait. So you got to be 10 times worse than what I felt when I was trying to get back to see Lisa D. So I want to talk to you today about some options, some alternatives that you may be able to take a look at, and maybe you'll hook up with some in another place, So we're gonna take a look at it today. But first, I'm gonna go over just brief information what we talked about last time. Last time we talked about on our last live stream. Very very interesting conversation, very interesting topic. Excuse me. We talked about this right here, pleaser, childhood pleaser. We talked about what happens to people that have traumatic events in their lives and they just become pleasers. They want to please everybody. And the reason we don't want to please everybody is because they want to shut out the pain of displeasure. They want to shut out the pain of not being loved, or they don't want to make anybody angry. So we talked about that as one of the love styles that people engage with when they become an adult. Now there's 3 more love styles I'm going to get at, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm going to put that to the wayside. We'll get back there to another time. Okay. More important things to talk about. All right. So thumbnail for the day. Here we go. It's going to be real quick too. Not real long today. All right. Let's go. Here we go. Let's meet together. Man right there. That brother right there. Got a pretty little Filipino on a computer. Yeah. And he's saying, hey, I know I can't make it to the Philippines, but can you make it somewhere else with me? Let's meet together, baby. That's how he's trying to say. He said, look here, y'all. Look what I got. That's why he's switching the head to the side so you can see all what he got. He's smiling too. He's showing all them 32s. Oh boy, happy. He wasn't happy. He said, man, we gonna meet up in Spain, man. And we gonna be in the rain in Spain. I said, okay, it's all right with me. No, but that's it, man. If you can't do it one way, you find another way to do it. So we're gonna talk about that today. Let's meet together. Okay. There's options out there for you guys that are hurting on the inside. Sometimes if you all by yourself, you feel lonely and when nobody's looking, you break down and cry. I know, man. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I know you do that. Yeah. Some of you do that. You break down and cry because you miss it so much. you know, and you want to stay on the internet video chat 24/7 with her, but you can't do it. And then so you go on do your daily activity all throughout the day. You think about my lady, think about my lady, think about my lady, and then you get home from work, nobody to the house but you. It's like this. You do one of these. Anybody look? Anybody look? How do you do it, man? Hey, that's what you call missing her. I've been missing you. Yeah, you missing her so much till you become emotional. That happens, man. It's and I make light of it, but it's not to be made light of because it's a part of being human. You miss someone to the point of you just want to break down, cry. It's okay, man. Everybody cries. Sometime or not. And it's okay if you have that strong enough emotional feeling for your lady, get it out, cry it out. Don't let nobody see you crying like a baby, okay? Get go to the closet, it's over. But yeah, it's an emotional time, man. Sometimes you Filipinos are hurting us just like you are. If you both are loving each other and you're dedicated to each other and you know you want to be with each other, then both of you are hurting. So I understand where you're coming from, and I wish there was something I could do to get y'all together like that. But the only thing I can do is the best thing I'm doing now, bring you a video, give me some alternative options, okay? You with me, Jake? We ain't gonna be long. Let's go. All right, thumbnail for the day, one more time. Focus, just focus for the day. Let's go. So I focus right here for the day. See the man right there, lay right there. They made it, man. They made it. They hooked up in another country and they smiling and profiling. Yeah, they smiling and profiling because they made it. They made it, even though the Philippines wouldn't let him here, but they let her out. It was able to let her out, and they met in another country, and that was the first time they ever met. And they just like jelly together. They gelled, man. They gelled and they smelled and they tailed and everything else two people do when they love each other. You know what I'm saying? They had a good time, and that could be you. Get it in your mind, man. That could be me. I mean, you got the monte, right? You don't save your money. You had 2 years now. Don't play with me, man. You had 2 years to save your money up. If you ain't got $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in your bank account, you in trouble. Because that's what it's going to take. You have at least $2,000 or $3,000 to go to another country, and then you're gonna have to pay her away, right? So you might have to $6,000 or more double. You got to pay her away, pay her way back. You got to pay for all of her fees, all of the transportation fee, passport, all that stuff, and you got to do the same for you. So it could be a little bit expensive when you do that, but hey, it will be well worth it. Especially for you guys that have never met your Filipina face to face, up close and personal. It will be well worth it. And make sure that if you're dealing the person you're dealing with is legit, because you send them ticket and all that stuff, they done stole your ticket, stole your air. Don't send them no money, man. If you've never met them, do not send them no money. Send a ticket, whatever. But just make sure that you protect yourself at all times, because the first time you meet somebody, ain't no telling what they're gonna do. So you got to feel people out. But if it's not the first time you met that lady and you just want to reunite, you're going to have an even better time. Reunification is better than a unification because you're coming back. They said the second time is better than the first, right? Second time around is better. So you're coming to reunite. And whenever you reunite, man, sparks fly. You're going to do a chichipaya. You're going to do a chichipaya on her. She's going to do a chichipaya on you. You're going to have a chichipaya time, baby. That's what reuniting is all about. I remember when I came to see Lisa D, man, we had a great time. My spirits, I don't care how I was feeling when I left USA. But when I got to the Philippines, when I hit that ground, when my plane hit the ground, I stood on the solid ground, on that ground, and then I was like, yeah, I'm here now. And then I was just looking for these, where she at? And when I saw her, man, I lit up. I wanted to do that, but I would look at me. But that's how I felt inside, So you will feel the same way too when you meet your lady and you reunite and have a nice time together. It's a beautiful time, man. It's a beautiful time. All right. So we're gonna look at number one, a binational couple. What you mean by it? What you mean by that? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Let me show you what it is. And then we're gonna look at there's a very, very popular hashtag going around. It's called Love Is Not Tourism. Okay. I want you to check that hashtag out. Because if you have an LDR, your ladies in the Philippines, you somewhere else, you are a binational couple. You're not married, but you're still a couple, right? You're a binational couple. Me and Lisa D are binational couples. We come from two different nationalities. And then we're going to take a look at options, man. You got an option, man. Don't ever let nobody tell you ain't got no option. Okay? There's always an option if you think about things. And you know, the Filipinos, they always find a way around doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it's a way to get it done, Filipinos gonna think of it. They always finding a way, man. Yeah. But you never above you, never below you, always beside you. That's the way a devoted, dedicated, loving, caring, sharing couple should be. Always beside each other. And the reason why you want to be beside each other is because you support each other in love, in friendship, in family, and friends. You have a mutual respect, a mutual love, and a mutual support for one another. And when you have that kind of love, you really need to be together at some point in time, face to face, up close and personal. We Lisa and I had a long LDR, long distance relationship, and it worked. It worked. It's very hard for her, and it's hard for me as well. But we kept it alive. How do you keep love alive? You have to communicate, man. Morning, noon, and night if you have to. Whatever it takes, baby. You know, you have to keep your love alive. You have to keep your interest alive. I'm gonna tell you, man. I had a whole lot of distractions. I was in the United States of a doggone America. There were women out there, and I was on a job too. How they were. They wear them tank tops and all that tights and mini dress and mini skirts. I'm like, oh, stop it, Bobby. I had a lot of distraction, man. But you know what? Every time I look, I turn my head because that was not for me. And why would I? That's for somebody else. Why would I try to tack somebody else's stuff when I got my own? It doesn't make sense. So I looked because that's what men do. I'm a man, man. Hey, if it walking and talking and walk by me like that, I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna turn my head because I don't want to get hung up in that. But yeah, distractions are everywhere, and it will. If you let a distraction distract you, you will never get what you need to be. You will never get what you need to have to live your life and be in peace and to be successful and to be in harmony with your mate. You won't get there. You won't if you become weak enough to be sidetracked in your life. Tell me, man. I tell you, I went through this whole bunch of stuff from 5 years. Lisa D. We had issues. Me and her had issues, and then I had issues all over. Every time I turn around, I had to tell somebody, "No, I can't do that, man. I'm sorry. I got a woman already. I just got trying to all kind of stuff, man." And then women come on you, man, when they know you're not married, you're a single guy. They come all over you, and then have some of them cook me them dinners. They just came over to the house cook. I said, "Look, I got a girlfriend, right?" She said, "So what?" I said, "I eat your food, but I'm not, we ain't gonna be nothing else but some food eating around here." All kind of stuff, man. But I had distraction. But I dealt with them one by one, and I had to pray hard, man. Because, when you out there by yourself, all by myself, I didn't want to be all by myself. So I had to pray. The Lord keep me away from evil influences, that I might focus on what the one you have given me. That was my prayer. And it got me through. Thank you, Lord. All right, so let's go, man. And y'all need to pray the same thing, because I know some of y'all like, tap that. You got somebody on in the Philippines on the east side, you on the west side trying to tap something. Cut that out. That ain't gonna lead you nowhere but down. You want to go up in your life? Be faithful. Be fruitful. Okay? Be faithful, be fruitful, and don't be forgetful about your lady in the Philippines. Because when you start being faithful, when you start being fruitful, when you start being not forgetful, then things will open up, doors will open up for you, because God will bless you for your faithfulness. Okay? Just like He is faithful. He blesses people that are faithful. Okay? Let's go. All right, number one is what? What's number one? I forgot that quick. Binational, man. Binational. You know what bi means, right? Bi means two. National, you know what that is, right? The country you're from. So two people from two different countries. That's called binational. Okay? Binational couple. You might want to be familiar with that term. You'll be hearing that a lot. It's out there right now, big time. For binational couples, living together often means that the man or the woman leaves his or her native country, family, familiar surrounding, and culture. She has to find her way, she or he rather, has to find her way in a foreign country and build up a new social environment. Integration into the new country of residence depends on many factors. Yeah, that's what happened to me, y'all. I moved to a new country, and I felt lost for a long time, you know. But I thank goodness that Lisa D was there to help me, and she guided me through a lot of troubles and pitfalls and stuff. And I could have been all messed up and jacked up if it wasn't for her. So have somebody. I know you guys got your lady, man. She waiting on you. Some of you guys planning on moving here, man. I said move on. You know, do your thing. Do your thing. Move here because you need a change in your life. Hmm? Yeah, you need a change in your life. You need a range in your life, and you don't need no mange in your life. Okay, you need to change, and the change is good. If you begin to see new things open up. You begin to look at things differently, and new options and new vistas come before you. You know, whenever you stay the same, you can never develop fully because you stay in your little cubby hole. You stay in your little comfort zone, and you never get out. Open up your eyes, open up your heart, open up your ears to move in a new direction. 2023 will be here, and what will you be doing? Hmm? You should be saying, well, Bobby, I hope you in the Philippines. Some of y'all saying, I don't know. The people that say, I don't know, shame on you. You have 2 years, almost 2 years of plan. You talk about, I don't know what I'm doing. I hope nah, ain't gonna be no hope or stuff. Make your plans and plan now. When you fail the plan, you plan to fail. And I don't want failures in my life. I always got a plan. I have a plan A and a plan B for everything I do that's major. Okay. So if that plan A don't work out, I drop down to the plan B. Okay. Always have that. And you should be the same way because men are to be leaders. Leaders are readers, and leaders are movers, and leaders are shakers and takers. That's what your woman expects you to be. And if you ain't that way yet, you'll get that way if you want to be that way. Find you a good mentor, somebody that you can look at and say, hey man, how do you do this? Would you do that? How do you do that? Yeah, do that, man. You'd be surprised how you will learn how fast if somebody takes you under their wing. I'm not talking about these people that want to hustle and all that stuff. I ain't talking about that, man. I'm talking about a good man with a good heart that's been around and doing right, tight, long, strong. Okay? Find somebody good that's out there. Nobody trying to cheat and beat and all that. Don't streetwise people. Find somebody that got some wisdom, okay? That can tell you if you don't know it, you know how to get it. I remember when I was coming up, man, I had a lot of good mentors in my life. They taught me a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have known had I not met these guys. And I had a lot of bad mentors too. Good ones and bad. The bad ones, I shook their stuff off because I would have got in trouble. I've kept on messing with the bad mentors in life. But the good ones is one you want to learn from and stop burning from, okay? And then when you learn something from them, use it, apply it in your life, and see what it will move you up in your life. And then go back and say, look, man, hey, remember you told me to do this, and that would keep me straight. And I did it, man. And I just want you to thank you. Thank them, man. Anytime somebody do something for you and it works, and they went out of their way to help you, show your gratitude. Show your attitude of gratitude. Whenever you have a grateful heart, God will bless you, man. Mhm. Because you're showing your what? Humility. You're showing that you're humble, not high in pride and lifted up. Pride. You don't want to be prideful. Nothing. What I did on myself, nobody told me I did on. That's pride. Everybody has somebody to help them in this world. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Everybody had some help in this world. You can sit there, well, I do that. I raised my own self. Ain't nobody raised me. Stop lying. How you gonna raise yourself? Hmm? You gave yourself. Well, you came out the womb. You gave yourself a bottle. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody had somebody to help them. So whoever it was, how big or how small, said thank you. Okay, let's go. So now we're on number 2. Uh, yeah, so I told you about the binational couples that are people of 2 different nations, and I think we got one more. That's it. I got that. You know what? I left out one. Okay, hold on. Binational couples. I got it. Okay, the next one is number 2. That should be number 2. I messed up, man. I left out one. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got it backwards. Okay, I messed up. All right, I'm gonna tell you about number 2. Number 2 And that's probably why I didn't put it down. It's a wide open hashtag called Love is Not Tourism. That's a very popular campaign that's going around. It's been going around almost 2 years now. And there's a petition out where people are signing it online. It's a social media campaign. And it's the whole purpose of the campaign is to let these countries know that people that love each other are not tourists. They're family. And they need to be together. Okay. And so they're requesting the countries to let the lovers come together. Let the people, the fiancés, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, some of the husbands, let them come together. Bring down some of the rules just to get them together. Okay. And the Philippines is one country that a lot of people are just trying to get here. Yeah. And just want to reach out and touch, And it's okay, man. But pandemic is the pandemic and they won't budge off of those rules. Back in October of 2020, the Philippines let a rule down, which was the non-essentials. They said that their people, remember, back in 2020, no one could leave out of the Philippines and no one could come in the Philippines. So in October of 2020, they relaxed one of the rules and they allowed their people, Filipinos, to go out of the country for non-essential trips. Before that, it was only essential trips, business trip, that's it. No customs, anything out of that now, you're stuck in this country. But now since 2020 of October, Filipinos and Filipinos can travel out of the country if they meet the requirements of the IATF. Okay, so it's okay, man. If you want to meet your lady somewhere and you can't get in here because if you need a 9A tourist visa, they're not giving them out. They're not giving them out right now. You can try all you want, you're not going to get one unless you have a death situation, family death situation like that, something like that. You're not getting one. Okay, so the best thing is to if you have to have on a 9A, some people are getting the SRRV visa, which is the retirement visa. You have to have about 10,000. If you're a veteran, you can pay 1,500, and that's a permanent visa. And some people are also getting a business visa. You have to have $100,000, and they take that money and invest it for you. You can also buy a condo, something like that, to get into. But the main way most people get into the Philippines is the 9A tourist visa. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, that visa is not available at this time. Okay, when will it be available, BobbieD? I don't know, man. I have no clue. And I'm gonna sit and tell you, well, they gonna open this thing up next year. I don't know when. Okay, so I ain't gonna sit up here and try to, give you no boo. I don't know when. And then somebody said they do know when. They're full of it. Okay, so nobody knows when. Okay, they're giving some hints and clues. Like I did a video yesterday about the Bureau of Immigration Commissioner Jaime Morente. He's saying that they're trying to open it up soon. They recognize the people, lovers trying to get together and all of that. He knows it's going to be soon, but there's nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay, so just bide your time, do the best you can. And what you can do is try to meet your lady in a different venue, a different area. Okay, that's the best you can do right now. If she can get out, if she can get a passport and get approval to go to a different country. Most Americans go to most countries now. So just choose a neutral site and meet up. Okay, you're gonna have to pay for your way and her way. Okay, just if you ain't got your money right, you ain't going nowhere. But that's if you want. The question is, how bad do you want to meet her? How bad do you want to see her? You playing games. You got a side piece on the side. What is it, man? Be real. Open up, be real, and they say, look, let's plan. I want to go. We need to find a country you can go to and I can go to, and we can meet up. Okay, that's the best. Especially if you have never met before and you've been talking to this lady for a year. Hey, you need to make sure she's legit. Okay, but a lot of them scam you out of your money too. All right, let's go. Last one, man. We out. Okay, so here we go. This is the option for meetup. Okay, we looked at several countries that have lost or dropped their restrictions for people coming into the country due to the pandemic. The ones I looked at and I wanted to key on the most are Denmark, Singapore, Thailand, Chile, Mexico, Taiwan. There's another one I feel to put down with Netherlands, okay? Those countries are very open right now Thailand is getting there. They're not there yet, but they're on their way. And those are very, very neutral countries that you or your lady can go to with little or no hassle. Okay. Now you will have to have your vaccination. So if she hadn't got hers, she need to get that. And if you hadn't got yours, you need to get that. And don't try to get in these countries with no sign effect, okay? Because it ain't gonna work. You need to have an American-made vaccine, Pfizer, Moderna, what's Johnson & Johnson, one of those, okay? Don't come in and say, well, I got side effect in the Philippines, I got side effect. Nah, they ain't gonna accept that. So if your lady got side effect, it's a no-go. Most of these, some of these companies might accept it, but these are no-go. You have to do your detailed research to find out which one will take with the kind of the vaccine they want to look at. Some of them, you won't have to have a vaccine. You have to have a certificate that you have taken the RT-PCR test and that you're negative, okay? So these are some of the countries you want to look at. I'm gonna key in a link. I'm gonna key in a link right now. Now these two links, I'm gonna give you one. This will tell you every country that the Philippines are allowing that they can enter into. Okay, this first link. This is by the DFA, Department of Foreign Affairs. I'm keying it in right now. Once you get that link and do your homework, do your leg work, do your footwork, whatever. Tell your lady, once you get on this website and you go in there and find a country, go in there and find a country that you can go to. I'm keying in right now. This link right here. See that link right there? See that link right there? All right, that's a link that's from the DFA. That's going to show you a list of the countries that Filipinos can get into from the Philippines that will accept Filipinos. Okay, that's a list. The next one I'm showing you, y'all can click on that link. I think it's clickable. I'm not sure. The next one is, hold on. Now this one is called, this one gives you a list of all foreign countries in the whole wide world. And it tells you about their travel restrictions, what you need to do, what they will accept, what they won't accept, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. This is a good one for you foreigners out there. Because you can look at this one and you can find out on that list what country that maybe you and her want to meet up in. Okay, that's what you do. Give her the list, give her the link. You get the link, and you might want to sit down, you do a live video chat and discuss. Hey, does Mexico be okay with us? You know, can you get to Mexico? What are the requirements? Always do your own work. Sit down. It don't take time. If you plan to get to the Philippines, you took detailed time to plan that, right? So it's going to take detailed time for you to plan to get to whatever other country you want to go to. Denmark, Netherlands, Taiwan. Taiwan is near the Philippines.
USA.
No, let's be quick. USA is not on the list, y'all. Can't go to USA right now. It's coming though. I did a story a couple of weeks ago, and it shows you that USA in November, USA is going to be dropping some of the requirements, and then you will only have to show that you're vaccinated, and you won't have to do the quarantine days. None of that. They dropping it big time. So USA is trying to get back on the ball because economy is down. We want to bring it back up, and one of the ways to bring the economy back up is to do what? Get people in there, travelers. Foreign, you want travelers in there. Okay. So USA is getting on the ball, and a lot of countries are dropping their restrictions, and they getting on the ball as well. I'm gonna put one of these in there. Let me see. Give me a minute. Okay, the first one is the traveler. The first link I gave y'all is the travel advisory, general travel restrictions by foreign countries on all travelers. That's from the Philippines. Okay, so you tell your lady to go in there, and it's going to be two sections. One section says country, and the next section says restriction. Okay, so and all the links on this, all of them are in alphabetical selections. So the first country on there is Afghanistan. And it says, as of May 15, 2020, the government, okay, well, we know what happened in Afghanistan. They had a big war. See, everything was shut down there. Let's go to something else more appropriate. Okay, it says, let's go to Angola. Angola is number 4 on the list. Angola is an example of a country that's all borders are closed. You can't get into Angola, okay? So let's go to Mexico. I'm going to go down here to Mexico. Mexico, long way. Let's go to, okay. Tokyo is farther than Mexico. Let's go to Cuba. Cuba, all borders are closed. Cuba's number 41. Okay, let's go to, I told y'all, let's go to Thailand. Let's go to Thailand. I got to drag it all the way down. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm just going through the list. That first link I gave y'all, I'm going to tell you what it says about Thailand. Now, this pertains to the Filipino. No, it does not pertain to you as an American. So if you were trying to help your lady out, you would go down this list together with her, and y'all would find a suitable country that you both can meet up in. More than likely, if she can get to the country, you should be able to get there too, because as an American, we can pretty much go everywhere now since we're vaccinated, and we don't consider a health risk to the world like we were when the orange man was there, okay? Hold on, y'all. I think I passed it. Okay, Thailand. It says all, it says, well, that's got to be, it says all inbound flights suspended as of April 4, 2020. That's not true. This list is not, okay, I just discovered, whenever you're dealing with the Philippines and their government listings and stuff, it's usually not updated. That should be updated. That's not correct, okay? It's open, and it's opening even more, okay? All right, let's take another one. Let's go to Mexico. Thailand, for those of you that are going with me on this, Thailand was number 160. Okay, let's go up to Singapore. Lisa D says Singapore. You with me, GP? Y'all follow me along on your computer, okay? All right, Singapore. Hold on. Singapore is number, I got to go up. Okay, Singapore is number 141. Okay, says effective March 23rd, all short-term visitors will not be, okay. Effective March, okay, see, this list is old. This list is old, y'all. But Singapore is opening up too. This is saying they okay, hold on. Effective March 27th, all travelers arriving in Singapore must submit a health declaration. Okay, that's more like it. All you need is a health declaration form. It says all citizens, permanent residents, and long-term pass holders must undergo a 14-day stay-home notice. Okay, so you might have to do some kind of quarantine period, but all you need there is a health declaration status to get into Singapore. But again, we just found out this is a good list, but if it was updated and current, it would be even better. So when you're dealing with the Philippines and the governmental agencies, you will find out a lot that things are not what they're supposed to be. Okay. So now the second one, hold on, let me get the second list up here. The second one I gave you was a general travel restrictions for foreign countries by travelers. Okay, let me see. What's that link right here? Hold on, y'all. It's the second one. All right, pull this up now. Huh? South Korea. Yeah, you. I think you can go to South Korea. These D. I messed up. Okay, here. Whew. I thought I brought my StreamYard down. Sorry for that. Yeah. All right. So here's this one. And this one here is for all countries. Now this is the one. No, that's the first. I put the same one back up. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. This is the one I want right here. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I am trying to get this. Come on, we'll copy this. Right there. Copy. Okay. All right, looks like they're the same. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna follow up with you guys with the correct links. I gave you one link and it should have been two. I don't know, I got it messed up some kind of way. But you can meet your lady and you can find out if she's shady. Okay, or she's not shady. But that's the thing. You want to be there in a neutral zone, neutral place, where that country will accept you as well as your lady. Now, of course, you'll have to pay for her. Of course, you know that. Unless she's independently wealthy, and most Filipinos are not. But if you want to meet your lady, there's always a way to do it. And where there is a way, where there's a will, there is a way. Okay? All right. So that's all I got for you right now. I'm going to do a follow-up report on this, and I'm going to give you some specific countries with the specific requirements. If you have a particular country that you want me to key in on when I do another follow-up on this, let me know as we ride the train. Okay? Let me know, or either email me, give me a shout out, and let me know I do this. I'm going to do about 10 countries with the specifics, what the Filipino will be required to have, what you will be required to have. Will you be needing to do a quarantine protocol, like 10 days, whatever, all of that. But I'm going to do about 10 countries. If you want your country to be on the list I check out, let me know. Okay? That's it for now, guys.
That's it for now, guys. Take it.
Nah, at least you got to go someplace. She all that. But yeah, but we're going to do our train real quick, and then we'll get ready. We got to be running late already, but that's I told him I had to get with my people. Man. I don't go too long with my people. All right, Lisa D, you want to sing the song? D. Come on, D. You can sing the song. You can't sing the song? Come on, D. People, I'll be waiting all day for her. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Who said it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Yeah. Y'all ready to ride a train with BobbieD, Lizzy, One Nation, under groove, one love. Hey, I miss y'all, man. I had to take the time off, do some work. I mean, whenever you don't see me, I'm not laying up in the bed somewhere, sleeping. Nah, I'm working.
Laying yesterday.
Don't believe us. Y'all saw it. I'm gonna show you.
Brown out.
Okay, we had let me tell you something, man. We had a brownout yesterday, okay? And it was hot, like snot. But guess what? BobbieD did. I couldn't do a whole lot because the internet was down. But I got my phone. I had a load on my phone, right? And I did research for some topics that I had. So I still kept busy. And then I took me a little nap because it's too hot. But I'm always working, trying to find stuff to help you guys in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because that's my mission in life, okay? To help people, And when you have a mission in life, you're driven to that mission. And if you're not driven to that mission, you need to find something else to do. Okay? I always have to have something to compel me, and to keep me motivated and keep me straight. That's what I do. All right, we're going to find out who roughing up, tough it up, buffing up. Oh, when I say toot, toot, you say all aboard. Toot, 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 toot. When I say, you got to do something now. You sitting up there like, come on now, get life. Let me see some life in you. When I say toot, toot, you say
all aboard. Oh, see?
When I say toot, toot, you say, come on, D. Okay, all right, I am good. Come on, ready? Let's start again. When I say toot, toot, you say toot, 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 toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot, toot. All aboard,
toot, toot.
All aboard.
Let's go.
Ooh, Lord. Okay. We gotta find out who's rough enough. I gotta slow down. We have to find out who's rough enough, tough enough, buffed up enough to be the first man in this. I need to know, man. Because when you're number one, it says a lot about you. Number one means you top. You the top notch. You the top dog. You the big dog. Everybody else following you. So when you number one, you out there, man. And when you out there, you got to have your stuff together. Because everybody coming after you. You the target. We're going to find out who the target is today. Let's go. Fall in the house. Woo.
It's the
First man up in the house today.
Yes.
Paul wasn't playing. He wasn't playing. He was just slaying. When you ain't playing, you always should be slaying some devils. Okay? Yeah, because devils like to play. And when you ain't playing, slaying that. take them out. You know, so Paul took out some devil this morning, man. He made it to number one top honcho in the house. We said, thank you, man. Congrats to Paul. You know, it takes a lot to be number one. You think it don't take much? No, it takes a lot. Because you got to get ahead of the pack. And you got to stay ahead of the pack. People behind them, like somebody else behind him right now, saying they wish they were number one. But they couldn't do what Paul did. Paul got up on his thing and said, look here, I'm waiting for him to get that notification. And he hit that keyboard all over the place. Let's go, Sir Paul. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being number one. Oh, yeah, okay.
Robert Morris.
All right, pop in the house. Pop in the house. Woo. What's up, Pop? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Robert Morris in the house. You doing all right, man? So good to see you, man. We miss you on the train, man. Always got to say hi to my pop guy. Let's go.
He said number one, Pop, you're not number one. You're number two. And just one, two.
No, he could have thought he was number one because he didn't see Paul. You know, sometimes he missed the first one.
They have the same time.
You're right. Pop, you almost made it, man. Almost. You can't. Paul must have came in a millisecond ahead of you because it don't show the millisecond. It just shows general time stamp. So he must have came in a millisecond ahead of you. You guys got the same time stamp. So it was that close, man. You know. So you know what? When you're that close, you got to try it again. You know. Let's do it again next time. Let's get it right, tight on start. Okay. Don't come in number two no more. Go right, Jay. Who we got? Rayman in the house. Rayman in the house. Woo! What's up, Rayman? Two. What's up?
At the same time, also.
What? Are you serious?
The three of them.
We got a triple tie, y'all. Triple tie. But you know, the first person we saw, the name is on top is Paul. Triple tie. So actually, we got all three of them as number one. You know, we went for that way, but we don't do it that way. We just do the first one. But man, that's awesome. I never seen. We haven't had that before, have we?
No.
We haven't had that before. So I mean, that's awesome, man. That means, you know what that tells me? People are trying to get up and be number one, and I like that. You're motivated to be number one. Hey, I'd rather be number one than number 31, wouldn't you? Hey, but that's all right. Hey, good to see you, Rayman in the house. Rayman in the house. Terry Fleming. Rayman coming. Rayman coming. Rayman coming. What's up, Rayman? Y'all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Hey, but did y'all see the fight? Y'all see the fight?
Fight of what?
Let me tell you, you don't know boxing. We had a fight. I did a brief video on the fight, Fury Wilder fight, and I knew that Fury wasn't going to do nothing. I knew it. You know, he did better than he did the last time, but I don't know why he even tried to fight that man again. He had an option to either fight the man, fight Wilder Fury again. Wilder had an option to either fight Fury again or take a bunch of money. He chose to fight the man. I said, man, he crazy. He could have millions. They offered him millions and millions of dollars just not to take the fight because Fury was going to fight Joshua, and that's where the money was coming in. So he messed up. He got beat down again. And you know, if you know you can't beat somebody, just let it ride. You know, let it slide, let it ride, and go and fade on out. You know what I'm saying? But he thought, and then he lied on the man, said the man was cheating him last time. That's why he lost. Man, he cheating. When somebody beat you, man, you got to be man enough to say, okay, man, you won. I wasn't good enough this time. You won, man. But the next time I'm gonna try to get a little bit better. But you know, I gotta be a good sportsman about it. You know, don't lie and say, well, you cheated. Nobody, you didn't cheat. And so now, what are you gonna do this time? You gonna lie again? I'm praying for Wilder, man. He needs help. You know what I'm saying? He had this complex about him being the king and all like that. But the king done got beat down twice in a row. So I'm gonna see if he keeps saying he's the king. Let's go, Ryan. Who we got?
Paul, what's going on, BobbieD and Lisa?
Hey man, we doing good, man. We here and then everywhere. At least you want to go to the car shop. She got to get a tune up for the car and all that stuff. I said, so I got to go with her. You know, she don't go nowhere by herself sometimes. Most of the time, she had to have her big daddy with her. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's go right there, buddy. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Terry? He said, good grad, Paul. You made it number one, and you just begun. Let's go right there. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Yeah, I know the drill, but I like second string.
I don't like second string, man. I want to be first string. You know what I'm saying? I remember we was on. I was trying out for the soccer team on my high school, and the lady said, "You gonna be second string?" I said, "Second string now, man." I said, "I want to be. If I got to be second string, I don't want to be on this team." She said, "You don't want to be on the team?" She said, "Hand me your jersey." I said, "No, man, I'm just playing." I said, "No, man, I'm just playing with you." So I was on second string for a while. And then I moved up to the first string. I was a varsity. Let's go, Ryan Trent, Bobby D, One Nation. Who you got?
Terrifying. Yeah, I know what's like to live in adverse poverty, to lay down at night and see the stars through your roof, to
Ooh,
be hungry on school days and going home to a PB&J sandwich
peanut butter
and
and jelly.
water after school.
Wow, man, yeah, tough, man. That's tough right there, Terry. I mean, I had I eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Now, ain't the question. I ain't even gonna lie about that, but they good. I love peanut butter jelly sandwiches today. But when that's all you got, that's a little rough. I'm be honest with you, man. I had some similar circumstances in my life. My family was always well to do. I ain't telling a lie about that. But there were some days I would eat uh, tea, drink a glass of tea, warm tea, right, and bread. Because it was seven in my family, and when the food was out, you had to get what you had to get whatever you could get, put in your belly. But yeah, I know how it is, man. It's rough, man. When you have a hard life and people don't realize what you're going through, what you went through, but you made it. That's the key. The past is gone and it ain't coming back. So always remember where you came from so you won't go back there. But don't live in the past. That's all it is. And it's good to know that you remember how you made it. And God brought you through all of that to where you are. Look at what you are now, where you are now, Terry. You're well to do, you're well off, you're independently wealthy. You don't have nobody to answer to but the most high God. And you are
Amen.
blessed. You're a blessed man. So
Yes.
yeah, we all had some tough times, man. I know. My time wasn't as tough as you. I could be honest with you. But my mom, I had 7 children, but my daddy was in the military. Back in them days, if you had one of your parents in the military, they made good. That was good money. So we did pretty good. But there was some tough times too. But that stuff you just learn and you grow from it, and you don't get messed up in it. But you got to move on from that stuff. And when you move on, it's good to look back on it every now and then so you can remember where you came from. But you don't live in the past. You think about it every now and then. Think about it every now and then. Like R. Kelly want to make. And then you got to get some wings and fly. My God. I believe I can. Let's go. Brian James, Bobby D, who we got?
The only hi girl.
Hi, girl. What's up, man? Where you
Long
been,
time
man?
no see.
Long time no see. Hikel in the house. What's up, man? I ain't seen you so long, man.
Hello, my
I don't,
friend.
Hikel, I forgot you existed, man. Don't do me like that, man. Please show up on the train every now and then. Show your face, so we can see how you doing, man. Now we wish you to do the best in your life, and we can't wish you well if we don't see you, right? Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby D, who we got?
Paul, you know, buddy, I will say the ITF, BI.
Okay, the BI, Bureau of Immigration, and IATF, okay?
IATF
To be IATF, okay?
don't really seem to care about people in my possession fully vaccinated, ready to go. It's sad we have to resort to other options just to see other to
Is it?
our lady.
But what it is very sad that we have to do that, but the Philippines have not handled the entire pandemic well at all. Not well at all. Okay. From the beginning, they were late on getting on it and they're late on getting out of it. Okay. And that's because they have the option of getting out of it, but they need to get vaccinated. Now they're running slow and low on vaccinating people. Now they have to get at least 70% of the population vaccinated before I think, this is my opinion. I'm not saying they're going to open it up, but usually they want to get 70% of the population vaccinated before they go around. And they only got 20% done, 20%. So they got a long way to go before 70%. So yeah, it's tough. It looks like they don't respect other people's life. And I don't think it would be any problem letting people in here that are fully vaccinated, with a good vaccine like Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson. If you got one of those, you should be able to come to any country, show proof of it, and next day, and then maybe give you 3, 5, 7 day quarantine, but at least you can get in there and get out, right? But yeah, that's the way I think it should be done. But we in these other people's country, you got to do what they say. Let's go, right, Jane. Who we got?
Paul, a lot of times the Filipino, especially if you never met her in person, doesn't want to go to other countries because you need to talk to the parents first.
Right. That if you have a younger lady, now the older ladies like 30 plus, they shouldn't have any problem with that because they're not living at home, or if they're living at home, they're still adult enough to really do make their own decision. But if you got like a 20-year-old, 18, 24, 23, they usually they're not gonna want to do it because.
But if they are first timer, I think it's hard. Just like
If it's the first time, it's going to be even harder for them to get up the nerve and the courage to meet you at a different country, because even if the first time meeting them, even if the first time meeting you here in the Philippines, it would be hard for them to come meet you. Even though you'd be surprised somebody talk to you about 6 months and you know them, right? But they'd be scared because that's how they are. They're shy. So you have to have a good willpower, good determination, and she has to be a mature individual for her to decide to meet you out of her country. Okay, and most of the time when you're dealing with a Filipina, most of the Filipinos have never been out of the country. Most of them never even have a passport. That's the number one thing you need to have to get out the country, out of this country. Passport. You have no passport, this is a no go. Okay, so this meeting your girlfriend in another country is only for a select few. Okay, everybody's not gonna be wanting to do this. They just rather wait it out. Okay, but some people want to do it now. Okay, and they want to meet their lady now, and their lady want to meet them now. Okay, that's who this is for. People that are ready to go and meet out the country. And they got their paperwork ready, they got their vaccine, they got their passport, and they're ready. Okay, that's what this is for. If you have a woman and she ain't about 23, 25, she got no passport, she's not ready.
And they have to have what's that? Income. I mean, proof of income. I don't.
No, she means if you're going to marry or stuff like that. That's what you're talking about. If you're trying to get a K1 visa for marriage, that's what you're talking about.
No, if you go out of town, like out of the country, you have to have enough money also.
That's only for specific countries. Like when we went to Japan.
Singapore.
Okay, let me finish my statement. See, I can't talk when you talking before. Okay.
Okay.
Whew. When we went to Japan, we had to have proof of income. We had to have 100,000 pesos in the bank account. In the bank, all that. So some countries will require you to have proof of income, but not all of them. Okay. Let's go. Right train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Crook Mark.
Crook Mark in the house. What's up, Crook? He said, Bobby Lee, what's the man? We blessed and highly flavored and favored of the Most High God. Yeah. What's up, Crook Mark? You all right, man? So good to see you. He said, Crook Mark, love train. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, it do like it's supposed to do. Let's go, right train, Bobby. Who we got?
Crook Mark. Oh, you know what? Do you have a new avatar?
Okay. What's that? A man, lady?
Man, listen.
That's Crook Mark. Okay, Crook. Good to see you, man. Right, everybody, Easy One Nation.
He said, congrats, Paul. Tyler Fleming, he said, poverty started by growth and wearing 2 pants and shirt for an entire year during the early years in my life that makes you a more giving person when you grow up.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's a hard life right there. You only had 2 pair of pants and 2 pair of shirts to wear for the first few years of your life. That's hard, man. So you had a lot of things to overcome in your childhood. And, it's tough, That means that some people failed you. There's no question about that. You were failed by some people in your family. And we all have some failures. Some people have failed me, my family, But overall, most of my family came through for me, but some of them did. So you had to overcome a lot of obstacles that many people don't have to deal with. So you have a better story to tell. You need to sit down and write you a book. You need to sit down and write you a book, man, and then say, this is what I've been through. This is my life story, and I'm giving God the glory. Let's go. Yeah, right, everybody, who we got?
Paul, I will say, is hard working, and then being all alone in your house without your lady, especially on holidays. But we need to pray they open up next year because it's a shame they don't open to full vaccinated.
Yeah, it's very lonely, man. When you used to being talk to your lady and all like that, and you come home to a house by yourself, you're trying to do the right thing and don't get no distraction, don't get no other lady and all like that. But it's hard because you want to you want to feel loved and you want somebody to love. And you can love somebody from a distance, but it's hard. You know? So I understand how lonely it was. I remember when I was 5 years, man, it was lonely, and I had to work. The only thing that kept me going, I worked. I worked constantly. I did overtime, and very seldom would you see me home just doing nothing. I was knocked out or something because I was so tired. But that's what kept me. I just worked, 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 and I worked to save up money, and I had to take care of me, all my expenses, right? And I had to take care of these two.
Mhm.
So I was always working. But yeah, I
But
understand you.
I was working also before.
Yeah, you were working these days, but you stopped working.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. She wanted y'all to know that she was working for herself. And she was independently wealthy. No, she was working at a factory when I met her. Man, she was working 6 days a week, 12-hour day shifts. And I said, look, you my lady, right? She said, yeah. Okay, so you gotta let that go. I'll take care of you. I said, how much you make? And she told me how much, I said, I got them. I took off the job. Let's go. Ryan Chamber, who we got?
Terry Fleming, everyone needs someone, but we can't rush into a mistake that puppy love. One fix, put God first. Put God first before even the love of your life. We bring strength and permanence into our relationship when God comes first. I can read.
Yes, true. If you put the Lord first, He will bless you in everything you do. The Bible said, God first and everything else. You put the Lord first, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things will be added unto you. If you put God first, that means you're prioritizing your life. You're prioritizing the things that are more important to you. And God should be first in everybody's life. If you believe in him, that's what the Bible says. You need to put him first and put other things down. But it's hard, man. You cannot give yourself to anyone else when you don't understand yourself or you're in a place where you don't want to be and you don't know how to get out of it. So that means you have to work on you. Once you develop an understanding of where you are in your life and desires in your life, because a lot of people are not ready for relationships. I'm be honest with you. A lot of people, I wasn't ready for a while, for a whole year. I wasn't ready for no relationship. I was still angry. I was burning. I was angry about my prior relationship. I didn't like women. I wanted to get away from me. I don't want to talk to no women, man. And that was in me for a whole year. And then I finally realized that I forgive the person. And when I forgave that person, all of that anger left me. And then I knew I was ready for reaching out to somebody else. So it takes time, man. Let's go, Ryan Train Body. Who we got?
Paul, he said, is why I tell my lady to get the American vaccine. She in Mindanao, but she trying to get it. I also will help her with her passport. Singapore might be a good
Right.
choice.
Singapore is one of the best choices. Taiwan, Singapore, Netherlands, Mexico. Uh, yeah, those are some of the better choices. But yeah, you gotta help. You gotta be supportive. If you want her to meet you, you gotta pay the way. You gotta pay to play. You gotta pay to be the boss. And so that's expected, and you shouldn't want it any other way because you're leading the way as a man. That's what a man does. A boy said, "Can you pay me? Can you pay my way, please? Can you pay me, please? Can you pay me, please?" That's what a boy does. Man say, "Hey, I got you, baby. How much you need? I'm sending you a tip. Where you go? I'm sending you a tip. That's how you do. That's how you establish a relationship. That's how you establish that you're a leader. That's how you establish her seeking, looking up to you with respect and honor. Okay, let's go. Round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Rhythm goes.
What's up, James?
James?
South Korea has been on our list. Yeah, South Korea is a nice place to go. I've been there, but guess what? You better have some ching to the ching, 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 the multi, everything high. It took Japan and South Korea, everything high out there, man. I remember the first time I've been to Tokyo several times, but went the last time, but the first time I went to Tokyo, I forgot my vitamins. I take vitamins every day. I went to the drugstore. They give you a smaller one, most small bottle of one a day. Some vitamin cost $24. When I it was so many yen, but when I calculated, it was 24. I said, "No, man, put that back." I walked out the stuff. You better have some. And then when we went the last time, DT was out doing it. Yeah, it's high in Tokyo and South Korea. Our neighbor down the street, they went to South Korea for their honeymoon, and she said everything was high. So yeah, man, you better have some monta when you go to these places, okay? But yeah, South Korea is a nice place to go. They're almost like America. When you go out there, nice places, clean, big malls. Just you feel like you're in America. You really would. But you'll see a lot of Asian faces. That's it. Let's go ride train, buddy. Who we got?
Paul. You said Thailand. What?
Thailand.
Read it.
Thailand. What am
Lead
leaning towards? Oh, he's leaning towards Thailand. The requirements might be less. Yeah. You got to look up the requirements and make sure it's right, and then you got to verify that. What you want to do is contact the embassy or the immigration office in Thailand, and then figure out from them what's necessary. You can go online and do that as well. But before you go there, man, make sure if you guys trying to meet somebody, make sure, doubly sure that you verified and triple-fied what you need to have, your protocol requirements, how many days you got to stay out there, and you have to be sure make sure you have your money, because there's probably going to be some hidden costs in any place you go, so have extra. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got?
Robert Morris.
What's up, Robert?
Papa.
He said, I feel cheated. You feel cheated. You didn't get to be number one, man. I'm sorry about that, Papa. Hey, man, number 3 is just a wannabe.
Number 2.
Number 2 just won't do. No, he wasn't number 2.
Yes, he is.
Who was number 2? What Terry Fleming?
Terry Fleming
Oh,
is
yeah,
number
sorry.
3.
Terry Fleming number 3. All right. But yeah, maybe hopefully the next time, man, you got to get on with the right foot. Okay, get on with the good foot. He said, I will return. I hope we looking for you too, buddy. Let's go around train by the DC One Nation. Who we got? Duplex. What's up, Duplex? He said, would a Philippine woman marry an African and agree to live in Africa? Ooh, I know one thing. They will probably agree to marry you, but I don't know about living in Africa. I guess it's how much they love you. Yeah. How much they wanted to be with you. That would depend on that. But marrying part, they all for marrying out here. They always want to marry a foreign man. And if you got, I'm no offense, Duplex, but Filipinos look for people that have monte, okay? So if you coming from Africa, you got to show her that you can take care of her with some, change to the chain, dollars, money. So if you can show her that, she'll probably go with you. Let's go round train body. Who we got?
It's my house, TV. He said, nice to see you online.
Thank you so much. We're online not every day. We're online most of the time, at least 4 to 5 days a week.
Don't look.
I don't know what's wrong. What are you okay? You need some trouble? We're online at least 4 to 5 times a week, maybe sometimes 5, 6 times. But we're online a lot. So catch us here. If you don't see us here in the morning like this, you'll see it in the evening. We go morning or night, one or the other. And then sometimes when we're out and about, I'll do a live as well. So we're always here at some point in time. So glad to see you today. It's my house. What's up? Good to see you. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got?
Free Thinker.
What's up, man? He said, peace to the dictionary. Thanks so much, Free Thinker, man. Appreciate you,
so
man.
much.
It's always good to be in peace. It's always good to be in peace. I try to stay in peace at all times. Sometimes it get hard when you're dealing with these deep. But it's hard to stay at peace sometimes because you have a lot of aggravation, and but peace is the answer in my life, and love is the way. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
That's it.
All right, guys. If we reliving,
Real.
we got to go.
Because to go.
We got to go. Hey, go ahead and do this closing, Lizzie.
Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Chichipaya.
Please hit the like button, please. And our Facebook fan page is called the Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. And we have a free Android app and Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this veterans information at January 1, 2020. All veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits. And we have merchandise available. Check them out. Life and Field, BobbieD.com. We don't make it's not a big deal. We don't make a lot of money off it. It's just bare minimum change. But most of the money we put right back because we have to buy more products. So if you want to go out there and get something, be my guest. Okay?
we have another comment.
Okay.
SML.
What's up, SML? How you doing?
Caboose today.
Riding on the caboose side of the day. It's okay, man. He said, last. Hey, you know what they say, right? The first shall be last and the last shall be first. You know, that's what it's about. First shall be
Okay,
last.
I'll see you first tomorrow. First in line.
First shall be last, and that's so feel good to see, man. Whether you're first or whether you're last or in between, it doesn't matter. I'm so happy that you showed up. You took the time, booked the time to show up, and you say, let's go. Ho, what's up, man?
Hulk Hulk.
Hello, BobbieD. Hello, BobbieD nieces. Any plans on you taking the trip back to the States? Yeah, you know what? We were planning. Hey, man, Hulk. We were planning to take a trip and the pandemic hit that same year. So we've been stuck here, but that's what we're waiting for now. We want to go back to the States because I want to take Lisa D there. We can't go because now we checked.
If you take me back, if you take me to the USA, I'm not coming back here.
Giles. You know she joking, but she can't live without her mother. Her mother's here. She gonna crook whatever she got to do to get here. She gonna find a way to get back here. But now we can't go to the States right now because we have to get her a visa. So down at the Manila office, the visa appointments are backed up. There's 1,700 people waiting for a visa appointment, and it won't be cleared out till 2023. So we have to get her an appointment to get a visa. We can't even get her an appointment. So I told my family, if Lisa D can't come with me to the States, I'm not coming. I'm not going. Because the last time I went to the States, and Lisa D couldn't get a visa then. So I went to the States by myself. Where's Lisa D? Where's Lisa? I said, where's Lisa? She can't come. She here. Oh, man, I got the business, man. I got the straight up business without Lisa D. So I told her, look, I'm not coming unless she with me. Let's go around train by Lisa D. Who got?
It's my house, too.
What's up, Miss My House? He said, whatever happened to Bobbie and Noreen, Black Filipina? I don't know. I don't know those people. They had a YouTube channel. I don't know. Bobbie and Noreen Black Filipina. I don't know what happened. I have to check them out, man. I don't think. Do I go there?
They're YouTubers.
I think so. They're YouTubers, right? My house. I think they are. I don't know.
Whatever happened.
I don't know what happened to them. I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of YouTubers out here now, and a lot of them are African American, black like me. When I first started, man, in 2014, you could count the number of years like people like me out there. You know, so I'm an OG. If people come behind me, there's so many people out there that I can't keep up with it now. But I'll check them out. Let's go.
Huh. Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
Can you hit the like button for me, please? 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
1, 2, 3. Hit the like button.
Chichipaya.
Let's do this thing right, time, long term. Here's my house. He said, yes, I got you, man. I got you. Let's go. Right train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
It's my house.
He said, good word. Okay. Okay, they were YouTubers. Okay. I know, YouTube, doing a YouTube channel, being a blogger is a very difficult job. Y'all might not agree with me, but I'm gonna tell you, it's hard. If you do it good, if you put interest, you put time in it, and you put blood, sweat, and tears in it, it takes a lot. Okay, so it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of research. It takes a lot of time. And some people are not willing to do that, not willing to put their time in. They get tired and they quit. You think I don't get tired doing what I do? Yeah, I get tired, but I don't quit. These want me to quit sometimes. No, I ain't quitting. I don't quit. Nah, just play. She don't want me to quit. She want me to go to bed sometimes. I be up doing stuff. Come on, man, you come on, you can do that tomorrow. I said, no, I gotta do that. You gotta do that tomorrow. So we go through that. But it takes a lot, man. And so sometimes what happens, people get burnt out. And you don't want to be bothered with it. Now, did it happen to me back 3 years ago? I got burnt out. And I let the channel go. I don't want to do nothing with it. I let it go, just sit there. And I lost a lot. But I got back because I had to repent, because I was wrong. I'm supposed to do this, and I'm supposed to do it right, tight, long, strong. So now I'm doing it the right way, the tight way, the long way, and I ain't going to put it down no more. I know better. You learn from mistakes, and you move forward in your life. Let's go. Ryan Train, who we got?
Hawk, good seeing you both. Stay safe.
Thank you so much, Hawk. You do the
so
same,
much.
man. Hawk is coming to us from the United States of a doggone America. Y'all better stay safe out there. If you see a popo come at you, hold your hands out the air and act like it just don't care. No, you better hold your hands out and say, no weapon, sir. No weapon. I don't have no weapon, sir. That's what you do. Let's go.
That's it.
All right, guys. Let's be real.
Real.
We got to go. Go. This is BobbieD.
And the tuba queen, Lisa D.
You got to
Saying
call that?
God bless.
Take care. This is BobbieD.
And the tuba queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And
Peace.
see y'all.